Hello and welcome back to the channel, friends. It's good to be here. I hope you're doing well. I've got a new TinyRogues run on the docket for you here today, folks. And it's a run involving the wizard. Now, the wizard starts off with very high intelligence, so he's obviously a magic-based weapon user. Using weapons and proficient in weapons that scale with intelligence. And he's got a very strong innate trait here in wisdom, which is going to give him +1 mana star at level 2, 4, and 6. So that is +3 guaranteed mana stars when he's maxed out. You love that when you use, strong magic weapons, which we're hoping to find in this one. And why are we using the wizard beyond the fact that he's a fun character to use? Well, we're trying to unlock a lone slinger of potions here today, folks, and that's the alchemist. And to do so, we have to get all the way upstairs and defeat Eden in the high heavens. So that is our overall goal here today. We're going to go with the potion, Cinder 15. Here's the campfire setup as well. Looking a little something like that. And that's what we're after today, folks. So we're going to jump right on in. And while we're jumping in, if you're new here and you're enjoying the content, please consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. I'd love to have you in the community. So thank you so much for viewing. Let's rock and roll. We have the slow oak staff. It could be god-awful, so it could be worse. Wizard cloak and wizard hat. Let's use the potion. And let's get after it. Alright, we got the meaty boys nice and early here. The little ones aren't really much of a concern. The big ones can kind of get on you a little quick sometimes. Especially if you're all out of stamina dodges, right? We get some gold. I'm going to take some bombs, though. And we have a black hole on the field. Alright, we have a key and we have an arcade. We do have 10 coins. This is great. Let's use all 10 coins if possible in the arcade here. It's just the gift that keeps on giving. It gives you all kinds of useful stuff, especially in the early game. Here's a bardiche. It's not really an ideal weapon for us, but it'll sell. Goodness gracious, just striking out here big time. What do we get? Another soul heart. That's great. We'll take that early survivability for sure. We don't have any gold. Let's blow this thing up. We get some dice as well. That is tremendous. All right, let's take a look. 298. Yeah, it's not even worth entertaining. So when do you think the Centurion's going to show up? My guess is he will show up at the most inconvenient of times. Guaranteed charm or guaranteed uncommon item. I'm going to go with the charm. I feel like it's just a bit more impactful. And otherwise, we could re-roll this, but a charm is a pretty good early get here. And we have our pal, the Minotaur, here. The term pal is obviously a loosely used term in this case. Minotaur has, anger issues for sure. He's kind of got an attitude problem, just a little bit. He might be mildly concussed, running into the wall as often as he does. A nice crit there for 516 damage. And you will notice there's a little red arrow kind of below our mana stars there. It's pointing downward. So that means we are subdued. So what that means is we're going to be hitting for 50% less damage, and it only lasts for like 8 or 10 seconds or so. But it's a cinder that has been turned on to increase the difficulty of boss fights. So expect to see that continue throughout this entire playthrough here, folks. So we gotta up the DPS for sure. Alright, what do we have here? I believe that is a very good hat. Let's take a peek though. Mind Charm, mana regen. Wouldn't be a bad choice. We have the Magus Cap. 35% increased mana regen. Brawler Charm. Garnet Bracelet. Man, if we were a strength build, that is an excellent accessory. I'm going to probably go with the Magus Cap. I mean, it does hurt to lose 1 mana, but if we can lock in this and then the Magus Amulet and get 100% Magic Find, I think we can maybe stack together some legendaries. So let's go ahead and do that for sure. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just hold this and this will increase our likelihood to complete this set. So we are looking for set items. But I'm going to keep the Mana Star on for now. I think that's the right choice. Looks like we have the Forgotten Mine here, folks. Just take a second to dance it out. You know, dance it out. That's right. If you know anything about me as it relates to TinyRogues, you know that I'm just a huge fan of this soundtrack. It has me moving and grooving. And I can't help but, you know, admit that and highlight that with every single opportunity I have. Amazingly, we have not gotten an intelligence upgrade yet. That's terrifying, actually. But we banked some strength upgrades, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because we need strength for equipment load. Alright, Blizzard Scroll. We have the Snow Wand. Do we like the scroll or do we like the wand? And then we have a magical bow. Magical bow also scales pretty well with intelligence, but we're sticking with the spells here today, folks. We want to be a spell-slinging wizard for sure. Let's go with the Snow Wand. Hopefully this isn't too unimpressive. It's not great. Wish it just had like a bit more range on it. But I suppose it's a little bit better than what we've been using. So I can't complain too much. And it does have a chilling effect as well. Range just needs to be a little better on it, but what can you do? The early game is just... It's ripe with underwhelming weapons that make the physical clearing of rooms take longer. Had a commenter kind of mentioned that on a few videos ago. And yeah, there's just like, that's TinyRogues, man. Hard to avoid that sometimes. But what I can do is certainly try to be a bit more entertaining in the doldrums of the early stages of this game. So let's get the Centurion down. He goes down. We bag a level up here. Let's hope for Insight. Cross your fingers for Insight. Let's go. Burn Aura, Pointy End, Close Combat. I don't like any of these. So for something a little better. Of course, we're getting all strength-based ones because we have a bunch of strength. So I think Brawler is probably a decent one. Power increases damage and area radius. Grants 10 power per actor in the room. Yeah, we can go with that one. It's not great, but my goodness, game. Why you give me so much strength? I'm a wizard. We are all in on magic and intelligence. You know, staves, books, things of the like. Why are you giving me strength? Let's go. Let's get that corrected. In fact, I'm willing to bet strength is... No, it's not. Okay, a companion or a helmet. Let's go ahead and roll this. Ranged weapon or boots. We could use some boots. Let's go with the boots. Alright, we have the rock golem here. And again, you'll notice the red arrows downward, right? So, the subdue status of affliction happens at the beginning of the boss fight, and then at the beginning of the second boss phase as well. Some of these boss fights, especially when we get a little further along, will certainly be a lot more challenging with that in effect. I'm trying to kind of focus fire down the robot before the rock golem gets too crazy. That hit was suppressed. He got me good. He got me good. I'll give it to you, rock golem. You got me. Good thing we have like 1,800 soul hearts. Alright, dash right on through. Now this gets a little more intense this time around. Just got to get on the dodge. And we do. All right, let's get him. He's almost down. Just gotta hang on, not do anything stupid, right? And down goes Frazier. We'll see you later, Rock Golem. Thanks for the souls. And of course, folks, we have to get to the high heavens here, so we have to start thinking about morality. Let's see if we can get our first tick in morality here in the next few turns. All right, what do we have? We have the Wander Boots. +2 stamina. That's tremendous. I love stamina. Stamina is dodge, of course. Safari Hats. We have the Flux Robe. Grants 100% increased effective mana flux. Ooh, man. That seems kind of good. Elven Cloak. +1 evade. I'm going to go with the boots. Call me crazy, but I love that stamina. If you ask me, stamina is survivability as well. Because you can dodge through anything and not take damage. Alright, let's go with the candy. We desperately need some candy. Our dentist might disagree. Alright, so let's just kind of slow walk this. Certainly need a better weapon, that's for sure. I mean, honestly, we might be better off using our beginning weapon here. Just has longer range. Attacks a little faster. Alright, let's grab the candy. Uncommon weapons. Hopefully there's something decent here. Chilling Firebomb Codex. Look at that damage. Great damage there. Then we have the Bubble Wand. That doesn't have damage. Let's go with the Firebomb Codex for sure. Not a question in my mind about it. Alright, so we got a little bit of mortar action going on. It's definitely a different type of projectile, but it does the damage that we need it to. Does it have good range, though? That is the question. The answer is not really. But I think that's alright. Alright, let's grab some fish and chips. Golden chest. Or a shop behind a heart door. I don't love the golden chest here. Just regular gold. Yeah, let's do that. Spare ourselves a key. We got the meaty boys coming on the field. They always show up at a good time, I've noticed, too. In fact, sometimes they can show up and just make things absolutely nuts. And you're trying to do 18 other things and, you know, dodge a bunch of other stuff at the same time. Let's go with the key. Surprised I have not seen the Centurion yet. I'm certainly okay with that. Yeah, this weapon's pretty cool because it does both fire and cold damage, right? Tavern. Yeah, we have some gold. Let's hope for the Dryad here. We have enough gold to re-roll once as well. And it looks like we're going to have to do that. This guy does not like my weapon. Does not approve. Let's go ahead and re-roll. Let's hope for the Dryad. That is, of course, a good interaction. There's also the guy selling the Purging Stone, which is another good interaction. So that's this guy right here. For 10, you bet. +1 good. That increases our morality. Exactly what we're looking for. And here we go. Locked chest containing a magic weapon or an event room. Man. I gotta go with the event room. Sometimes these can be so good. Like, this isn't very good. It's a pine resin that lasts like 10 floors. Who cares? Or, sorry, 10 rooms, I should say. Magic weapon. Let's go. Queen Bee here. Let's see if we can't get down the robots first and foremost. We are doing the trio of elemental damage, though, with that resin we just threw on. Queen Bee is taking some big damage from us. And obviously with a weapon like this, you kind of have to lead your enemy a little bit. You have to kind of predict where they're going to be and put the targeting reticle there instead of kind of where they are with other weapons like bows and whatnot. All right, what do we have here, folks? This looks nice. Happy Arc Staff. 10% lucky hit chance. Lightning damage. Okay. Consecration Tome. I like our Firebomb Codex better. Candy Scroll, again, I like our Firebomb Codex better than the Flint Bow. No gold dice, so let's grab the Arc Staff. Kind of a no-brainer if you ask me. I mean, we're doing lightning damage now. Good shop. Yeah, we're going to pop into the good shop. Let's see what they have. Banana. 35% increased stamina recovery speed. If we want to add a little monkey to our ranks. We have the Magus Amulet here. J-Charm. I am going to complete the set here, folks. We're going to do it. And hopefully our luck changes here. I mean, 100% magic find, right? And we don't lose a Mana Star. Okay, so they're going to make me choose again. But I love this combination. So we just got on our 100% magic find. Let me make sure that that's on. As in it's been attuned or whatever. I believe it attunes at the beginning of a floor. No, 2.5%. We're going with it anyways. My thought was, okay, let's try our new luck, if you will, right? So now it attunes. So does it carry over to this? Maybe. It sure does. Beetle Wand. Beetle Wand's a decent wand. Don't know that I'm necessarily interested in using it, but it's certainly interesting. Let's go with the chocolate. We want to start stacking some level ups for sure. The Arc Staff is actually pretty strong, right? The Chain Lightning effect is very nice on it. Let's red dice this. Candy for intelligence, you bet. I like the idea of kind of having a staff and then a book as a secondary, right? Because the book has a slightly different attack pattern, attack characteristic. All right, static blows. On inflicting the maximum stacks of shock, stacks are consumed to trigger a lightning strike. So if we stick with lightning damage, that would be a good one. A non-triggered lucky hit, trigger a barrage of ice shards. Let's go with static blows. It does kind of work with us here. And then in pawn shop, we are in need of a pawn shop. So let's pop on in here. Let's sell the oak staff. You really weren't any good, oak staff. Not gonna lie. Beetle Wand. How are we feeling about the Beetle Wand? I've used it before. I do like it. It is a rare weapon, which can help us out in the tavern in certain situations. So why don't we just hold on to it for now? Gold or a shrine? I think we could probably go with the gold. Alright, here is the Centurion. And that's where our stamina really pays off there. Unless you get completely pinched up against the wall. The wall that you backed yourself into, of course. Alright, see you later, Centurion. I'm going to give the W to you on that one because you got me pretty good. Alright, Blacksmith or Dragon Slayer Stash. So sometimes magic weapons can be in here. And it's a locked chest. We do have the magic find. Let's go with it. Yeah, there was nothing I could do about that. Well, there was probably something I could have done, but what do you do? Alright, what do we have here? Storm Cloud. Lightning Bow. Let's try it out. It kind of does the same thing that my trait I just selected does. But it does that on lucky hit instead of after shock stacks have been met. I don't know. To be honest, I thought that I was like, oh boy, that is like a legendary or an epic or something. Nah, it's just a rare. All right, charm or body armor. What do we have here? What do we need? I think is the better question. I think our body armor is good for now. Could always use a charm. In fact, we don't have a single charm, so why don't we go with the charm? Gargoyle Brothers, it is. These guys, I've learned you gotta get some distance between yourself and them, and you gotta stay moving. If you can do that, you should have success against the gargoyles. I personally like taking out the robots first. It's just a preference. I mean, if you feel like you can do it without taking out the robots at all, and I took a hit there, that was really bad. If you feel like you can do it without taking out the robots at all, more power to you for sure. Gargoyle goes down, we grab some souls, and we're going to be able to top up and grab a heart here. Much needed. We have some epics here, folks. This is nice. What do we have? We have the Devil Charm. We're not going to be evil at all. Wish that was the other way around. Big Brain Helmet. Plus 20 intelligence. And then a Heart Charm. Wow. Yeah, we have to go with this, and we have to forfeit our magic set. We do still get a mana star from the amulet, so it's not terrible. But plus 20 intelligence, you have to go with that. It's like running a strength-based character and finding the Goliath Greaves or the Sylvan Gloves with the dex-based character. You just have to. So let's get a favor here. Spend our hard-earned souls and grab a heart. Let's see, we are level 2, so at level 4, we're going to get another mana star as well. Alright, Lollipop, plus 3 intelligence. Just keep stacking that intelligence. And look at the damage, it's much stronger now. I've got to remember that I don't have to completely shy away from Curse, because I do have a Purging Stone on me. Let's go with the rare weapons here. What do we have? We have Grandmaster Shuriken, Toxic Scepter, Fierce Agony Staff. Does wound damage. I don't even know what wound damage is, but let's take a peek. Okay. I don't dislike this. Let's go with more intelligence. Prescription is generally going to be more intelligence, for sure. And here's the Centurion. So with this attack pattern, just make sure you are in the middle of it, or in between where the shots are going to go. And then you got to be quick on your dash after he shoots off his lasers, because he is going to jump directly to where you're at. And then it's on you to get out of the way. Let's dice this. More candy. You bet, folks. We're just getting so much intelligence now. At one point in time, I, of course, was complaining. Well, not complaining, but noting that, hey, man, they're giving us a lot of strength. Well, now they are just hooking up the candy, and you love to see it. All right, shop or Dragon Slayer stash? What could the shop give us? Let's go with the Dragon Slayer stash. Sure thing. Let's just keep opening these boxes. The Arc Staff is doing work at this high of intelligence. In fact, where is our intelligence level? 35 with the big brain hat. Unreal Boomerang here, folks. We get a legendary weapon. It is a dex and strength based weapon, though. Man, I knew this run was going to be goofy. 25% increase attack speed because it's unreal. Does striking damage and inflicts doom. It's a little unfortunate, but look at this thing. I mean, I think you I think you just rock it until you find something better. Ice Conjuration, Arcane Familiar, and Apocalypse. Let's go with the Arcane Familiar. I think this is a pretty easy choice for us. Alright, bombs or consumables? Let's go with the bombs. Alright, accessory or guaranteed rare item? Let's go with the guaranteed rare item. And we have this guy, the jousting champ. He wants you to know that he is the champ, of course, right? Robots down. We're just staying on our dodge game, baby. This is where high stamina is really, really useful. It really is. Oh, that's debatable. No way. Ran out of dodge. Ran out of dodge, but what do you do? Alright, what do we have here? We have the hazmat suit, Watcher Orb, sheep costume. Okay. I guess this. It confuses the nearest enemy. That's interesting. Alright, let's go here. What do we have? +3 intelligence. Angelic Hood. Odin Ring. Gain swiftness whenever you create chain lightning. This is +1 mana star though, of course, and we can't afford it anyways. So to get the interaction that we need and to get the morality, let's go with the Azure Charm. Could certainly do worse. Alright, flask refill comes in the nick of time here. We're going to top up and then we're going to flask it up as well. Sometimes you just got to flask it up, folks. Meat shank. Yeah, it's just too sweet to turn down. A lot of craziness going on in this room. Rare weapons, unfortunately, just don't have a key for that. Oh, come on. I got hit by the wayward book. Trying to tell me something. Trying to tell me that I gotta read more. Let's go with the alchemy stash. Alright, what do we have here? We got all kinds of alchemical potions. Alright, let's see. Power potion, yeah, we'll use that. Agility potion. Sounds good. Let's use that. We have the Berserker potion. Let's use it. Inferno potion. Be great if all these were permanent, wouldn't it? If we had Mage Blood. But we don't. Purging Stone. I think we can get rid of the Magus hat. It's just never going to be used again. Let's secure a key. We have a tavern, but it's going to cost us. We're going to do it. Purging Stone guy is also here. Is this a luck potion? It is. We could do that, or we could go and get some booze. I'm going with the luck potion. Dragon Slayer stash. I mean, we could roll with that again. Otherwise, we could upgrade our... actually, no. We cannot upgrade our weapons. We don't have any cash. Just spent it all on a luck potion, essentially. What do we have here? We have the slow bazooka. Definitely not good. Meat shank. This will actually help scale our damage a little bit better with this current weapon anyways, that is. Guaranteed epic item. Yeah, we're all over this. Alright, what do we need? 3 hits. That's it. That's all we're allotted. Just gotta be good. Got the book golem here. Let's get some distance. See you later, book golem. Alright, what do we have? We have epic is what we have. This must increase ice weapon, snowbird charm, yeah. Cold weapon upgrade. We're kind of more geared toward lightning, I guess, if we have anything. Homunculus ring. Storm crow. Volt surge. I mean, like, unfortunately, we can't take off our helmet. It's plus 20 intelligence. So let's go with this. That's a sweet helmet, though, for a lightning build. Absolutely. I don't necessarily know that you could say we're doing a lightning build, though, if I'm being honest, right? I mean, what are we? We're using a freaking boomerang right now. You know? What are we? We are at an identity crisis is what we are. We thought for a moment that we were going to be this intelligent and rugged wizard that is aware and studied on the arcane arts, right? And just slinging spells, high intelligence guy, right? The smartest guy in any given room he's in, right? We thought for a moment that that was our identity. And then the game TinyRogues happened. Alright, Centurion. And the black hole creates challenges with the Centurion. Holy cow. At least that attack pattern. Where you have to sit carefully in between. Random potion or pawn shop. Let's hit up the pawn shop. About to get some serious cash money here. Let's go with the broccoli. We need some serious survivability here, folks. Like, we just do. We need like a shield upgrade or a piece of armor or something. I'd be willing to even get rid of my wizard robe because it's not doing us any good right now, that's for sure. We're going to prioritize body armor for sure. Hopefully we can get like a decent set of body armor. We need survivability just desperately. And you're probably thinking, that's because you keep getting hit, and you, my friend, are correct. Insight grants 100% increased stats granted by mana to mana draining weapons. This is tremendous. Even though this weapon does not qualify. If we can get arcane on it or something that will make it, then that's good. Alright, what do we have here? Ice sculpting challenge. Alright, so I gotta get it in the middle here. Pretty darn good. That was not good at all. That was horrendous. Alright. Alright, we win. Tremendous. So what do we get now? The Blizzard Charm. Periodically inflict chill to all enemies in the room every 4 seconds. That is real nice. So now we're kind of going more toward cold weapons, right? But no, never mind. Cancel all of that because we have a freaking boomerang. Hard to make this stuff up sometimes. But let's pop in here and let's get said boomerang a few upgrades. A few upgrades, right? By a few, I mean 4. I don't know, man. Like, it's hard for me to like fully commit to a dexterity or strength build with this character, even though that's kind of what, the game's telling us to do for sure. Rare item or gloves? We need gloves. In fact, we are cursed as well, I believe. I picked up a curse, so I'm gonna use this purging stone. Boom. All right, guaranteed gloves. Let's go. Got the Commander Walrus. All right, let's get him. Let's get in on him. Oi, matey. Oi, matey. So now he calls in the seagulls to do his bidding. What a coward. All right, let's hang in there. Whoa, goodness. All right, and the goofy run continues. We are not snuffed out by the Captain Walrus. We just aren't that time. What do we have here? We have the Coatl gloves. On non-triggered lucky hit, trigger an elemental burst dealing a bunch of good damage. We have the Paladin shield. Man, I've used that before. That is tremendous survivability in that weapon there. Warlock hood. I mean, we don't go with the Paladin shield, do we? I just don't think we can. Let's go with the Coatl gloves. Good shop, law shop. Let's go to the good shop. See what do they have? Repair powder. Eden's touch. Legendary gloves. For 20 souls. While good, your primary attacks inflict judgment. Additionally, judgment damage is now based on total infliction damage. I don't really know exactly what that does, but it's a pair of legendary gloves. And we have the souls. But we also desperately need the souls. Infliction damage. I mean, does this, with this boomerang, does it make it super strong? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I don't care. Let's go. We gotta look at the grand spectrum of things here, folks. Getting plus one more heart from the campfire at the end of this phase isn't going to do us much good. I mean, it'll do us some good, but it won't do us much good. We need to solve our survivability problem with, you know, me staying alive, of course. And then some kind of armor or something. We're kind of... I don't want to say we're all in on this boomerang thing, but, I mean, we kind of are. At least for now. Very strange build for sure. I feel like I've made the choices you would make for a magic-based character. And I just took a hit there. Ranged weapon. No dice. Cursed bombs. I mean, I guess. If we don't get more survivability, I greatly... Random trait tomes. I mean, it'd be great to go here, wouldn't it? But we just don't have a key. I'm gonna go here then. Alright, what do we have? Cult the week. I guess I'll just grab it, hold on to it. Shop or a soul heart. Definitely use the survivability. Let's not take a hit though and nullify it. What do you say? Let's go. Meaty boys. What's up, meaty boys? I was wondering when I'd be seeing you again. Gold Horde Treasure Rock. Let's go with the Gold Horde. Alright, let's get these laser guys. They're kind of annoying me. Alright, nice job, Arcane Familiar. Big Soul. This is big time. Didn't mean to ruin your pretzel beer party here, pal. I'm just kind of going about my merry way. I don't... Oh, man. I didn't register what hit me there. That's truly not good. And this truly isn't good either. So, they make us choose, and we have to take the curse. The survivability is just too much of a priority to sack a heart to avoid a curse, you know? Alright, set item or guaranteed charm. Could use the charm. Believe the succubus awaits us. Let's go. No, we have the Cerberus. Gotta stay mobile. Gotta use that stamina for sure. What do you think, Cerberus? How's it feel to be like frozen and doomed and judgmented and all that stuff? Love the sound effect of that laser. Nice and bassy. I don't even know how you would really describe it. No way. No way. That one was a grind, folks. An absolute grind. This weapon just isn't doing the top end damage that we need it to. So what do we have? What is this? Orb Charm. 25% increased orbital speed. Archery Gloves. Spirit Talisman. Just absolutely nothing. Man, we are running out of steam here for sure. Big time. I'm forced to go the recovery route. I just am. There's nothing I can do about it. I have to. Staying alive is the absolute top priority here. What a goofy run. I mean, I know the game, it can't be like, it can't be purely RNG, right? It can't be purely random. But it feels like we got pretty randomized in this one for sure. And here's the Centurion. Goodness gracious, man. Get the archers down. Get the archers down. For the love of God. Really made me earn that key. Could this be the breakthrough that we're looking for? Swyhander. Blast Bark. Lucky Inferno Orb Wand. Yeah, this is the breakthrough that we're looking for here, folks. So now we're in on fire damage. Yeah, okay, I like that. We can get down with that. We absolutely can get down with that. I'm going to take this because it's... Actually, let's see. Yeah, we don't have any potion buffs going on, so... Let's actually take this. If I can secure some body armor now that gives me a little bit more HP, I'll be feeling a little bit better about this run. Power Potion. Wrath Potion. That's critical hit, right? Yep. Alright, Pawn Shop. Do we need that? I think we need the key more. Okay. So yeah, the Inferno Orb is kind of showing its power there for sure. Especially with our build. We finally have a true intelligence-based weapon. Tavern. Yeah, we're all over this. Definitely need that. Purging Stone guy. I think we're cursed. We sure are. Okay, so let's get that remedied. Let's get some beer. I need to drink it first. Alright, let's add our last stack of beer here. Boom. Alright. I mean, could go luck potion. Is this a luck potion? It is a luck potion. Let's do it. +1 intelligence for a heart. It's just... I can't do it at this point. Let's just get all beasted up. +1 intelligence or a ranged weapon mimic. +1 intelligence is what we're gonna go with here. Alright, Inferno Orb. I see ya. Obsidian chest. Potential equipment. How about like battle mage armor of the whale, if anybody knows that reference. Flip-flops. Oh no. Legendary item. Here we go. This could be our breakthrough. We just have to survive. We have to. That means don't take hits. Let's go. I don't even remember who this boss is. King Ooze. All right. All right. The Inferno one melted him effectively. So the oozy one melts into the ooze. Let's go. Legendary. Come on. Armor. I see a shield, I see a charm, and I see a talisman. Aegis. Yeah, yeah. Weapon upgrade level, rainbow talisman, 100% increase effective ailments. We have to take this. I mean, desperately have to take that. Don't have any dice, so we can't re-roll it. Would have been great to re-roll, but we do get a little bit more survivability. And what does this do? Self-repairs armor on completing an encounter room. Oh, that's tremendous. We're scrubbing by here, folks. I've had some runs that are just downright dominant and overpowered, just based on the items we get, of course. And then I've had some runs that are truly a grind. This one is definitely in the variety of being a grind. So floor 10, here we go. Blood chest or a set item stash. I'll take the set item stash. The blood chest was a mimic. I'd be all over that, although those are a little intense for sure. And we just got to be careful. We got to be careful with the spinny laser guys. I'm not going to waste my key on that chest. Aegis repairs itself. We get another level up. Here we go. Nature's Boon. While you have Mana Flux, your attacks trigger leaves. Battle Rush. 3% increased damage and movement speed per stack. I'm going to go with Battle Rush. Big Soul, here we go. I'm thinking one final rest. Petrified Mana, absolutely. All right. The Aegis is keeping us alive. We need some bombs. Oh, goodness gracious, man. All right, that was very rough. These guys can kind of sneak up on you sometimes. And I ain't got no gold. That's not good. What do you do? You eat some fish and chips. That is what you do. I do really like this weapon, I must admit. Shop, there's nothing there for us other than just a free room to pass through. Maybe this treasure rock can render something decent. Keys? I mean, we'll take some keys. Random booze. What's the tipsy level at? Let's go with more intelligence, as it will do more damage. Cursed broccoli. Man. Guess let's go with the gold. Petrified armor. This is tremendous. Absolutely lovely. Alright, one final rest. Gain favor. Alright, the survivability, I mean, sooner or later, right? And let's hope we can let's bag like a pair of armor. Like holy armor or something, right? Let's go. Death, you and me, bud. And we gotta take this all the way to Eden, man. What a grind this is turning out to be. All right, later, Death. Let's go. Let's keep on going here. Let's keep on going. What do we have? We have some epic stuff. Okay. I don't see any armor though, which is disheartening. We have the Power Scouter. Grants plus 50 power, but breaks if you deal more than 9,000 damage in one hit. It's a helmet, not good for us. Thunder Dragon Gauntlets. Plus 1 suppression. Pain Loop. Interesting. I mean, that's plus 1 mana star. It's a little more survivability. Don't have any dice to roll it. 4 seconds of invincibility after taking damage. It's an unorthodox and uncanny way to add survivability to your character. We'll go with it. We have one more level up coming our way as well. And once we get there, we'll get another mana star. We'll get that mana star back, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's go. Floor 11. Got a date with Bahamut. Just have to get to him. Alright, Soul Heart. We don't have any flask refills. I'm going to go with the Soul Heart. I just need survivability here, folks. That's rough. We can actually grab some booze. It's not completely useless. There goes our block. That's not great. With a Centurion here. Whiskey. Increase attack speed. Okay. Who said they don't drink whiskey in heaven, right? Increase attack speed. Or plus 1 intelligence. Let's go with attack speed. Meaty boys in heaven. As expected. So is the Centurion, for that matter. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's secure our next level up here. Critical hit chance or cursed ambrosia. That one resolved rather quickly. They all kind of converged to the middle of the room. Alright, level up. So that's another Mana Star. That's good. Ice Conjuration, Mana Beacon. Each point of intelligence grants effects of buffs and aura radius. That's companion damage. Non-triggered lucky hits. 25% chance. Let's do Dominance because we have super high intelligence. So now we're all maxed out. Maybe this, in some strange way, will be beneficial to us. The Dartling gun, that is not beneficial to us at all. But we'll take it just in case we can maybe sell it. Let's go with the golden candy. Alright, units are starting to melt here for sure. Let's grab a potion. Stamina potion. I'm still holding on to my arc staff from like... Alright, do we need a revive? Or not a revive, but a restore more like? I think the answer is no. Do we need a rare item? Potentially, we could get some rare armor. So let's go ahead and take the rare item. I think I'm good saving my 10 souls here. I mean, you don't want to be caught in a battle needing to use a healing flask anyways. So, we just gotta be good. Let's go. Bahamut, what up? Alright, gravity. Got a little Stardust action. That's all you got? Let's go. Alright, Bahamut round 1 is down. We're still looking good on survivability. I'd like to get out of here with taking as little hits as possible, though, of course. Alright, so that got me pretty good. Let's whip it on him. Let's go. See ya, Bahamut. Took a few more hits than I wanted to. That last hit I took was just me, like, I don't know what I was looking at. It happens sometimes in this game. Too much to keep track of. Cerebro. Flow Charm. Clown Suit. I couldn't think of a worse... Couldn't think of a worse set of items here. Like, this is absolute trash garbage. Unbelievable. Just unreal, folks. What am I holding on to this crap for? Guess let's take the epic. I don't know if there's a shop or a pawn shop. I don't think there is in the high heavens. But that Aegis, man, it just might be the difference. It just might. So let's go. Here we go. Floor 12. Can we take this really goofy and unorthodox run across the finish line? That is the question. I don't foresee us getting any more souls to top up again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fully recover here. This is going to last for 10 rooms. Am I right? I'm right. Okay. So we're going to use that right now. More intelligence means more damage. More damage is precisely what we need. There's the big soul right there. How about that? Unreal. I'll take it. There might be a shop that accepts souls as currency. These guys are very, very tanky. My goodness, are they strong. Definitely the worst type of unit to be enchanted. Alright, we got one there. Alright, that was rough. We got through it. Set. Why are we getting set items here? Alright. Here's a shop. It will accept souls only. But that's why we went with the souls. Alright, Moonstone. Dire Wolf. Minimum damage. Plus 25% to minimum damage roll. Really? Okay. Plus 1 luck. Raven Talisman. Gain Atonement. Twilight Branch. Random Enchantment. I mean, 25% to minimum damage roll seems pretty strong. Plus 1 luck is useful as well, of course. We can't have them both. We can only have one. We're not really going to be getting random items anymore. That would affect luck, but it does give you lucky hits, of course. I'm gonna go with the Moonstone. We'll be able to fully restore at the campfire before Eden as well. So let's go, Dire Wolf. Welcome to the team. I mean, let's be honest. Like, if you get to have it and they give you an animal, you should probably take it, right? All right, we got to do some damage to these guys. Let's go. It's definitely an unorthodox weapon that doesn't perform great on super tanky units that kind of hover around. Let's go with the lucky hit chance. Meaty boys galore. And they pop like balloons. Let's go. All right, here we go. One final rest. All right. So, what do we have? We have 6 hits, effectively. No revives. We have 2 flasks, but it's not going to do us any good. We simply just have to be better. Let's go. Eden, what up? Yikes. Okay. Yikes. Alright, I'll see if I can get a quick heal off here. Right? Alright, good. Woo! Yeah, we made it out alive there, folks. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Made it out alive. Oh, my goodness. Man, this game just gets your heart a-racing. I wasn't even sure what was going on. I've never seen that little choose your fate thing. Another thing about this game is they just, each time you play it, you seem to learn something a little bit new. The bosses aren't quite as predictable as you would imagine. I think that was my third bout with Eden ever. First time I lost, second time I just melted her without an issue at all. And the third time it was more of a dogfight, so her attack pattern developed fully. But yeah, that Inferno Orb Wand, that was definitely the turning point. And we could not have done it without the Aegis Shield. Tremendous. So we take this run all the way to the finish line. It was looking like for a moment there when I think I revved on what, like floor 4, floor 5? I revved at the jousting champion, right? It was looking like for a moment there that this was going to be a troublesome run that kind of fell short. But in the end, it did not, folks. And the wizard comes out on top. How's that for just a bizarro run for sure? Very limited on magic weapons. We got a bunch of strength upgrades. We took the opening armor all the way to the finish line. We ended up using a heavy shield with our wizard as our, like, survival item. We're using a throwing weapon for a while. Just goofy. But here we go. We have unlocked the alchemist, and he looks like a crotchety, angry old man. Just walking out to the mailbox to get his newspaper. Stay off of his lawn for sure. What do we have? Okay. Transmutation Guild. Find locked entrances to alchemy labs that allow you to transmute items. Interesting. Would really like to see kind of how this works. Because this right here doesn't really tell me too much. Other than transmute items means to turn one thing into another. So we'll have to see how that works. Another intelligence-based character. +1 alignment as well, interestingly enough. So that is the alchemist here, folks, and let's take a quick peek at what we have. We have 8 classes remaining to unlock. It's unclear if I will make a goal to unlock all of these on the channel, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do like the 2 primal death ones off the channel. I don't know. But what I do know is the Abyss update for TinyRogues. Not sure when it's coming out, but it is a planned update in the future that will add more content to the game. Perhaps and possibly more classes that will, you know, utilize the characters that we've already unlocked. Like maybe we have to use the Dragoon, right? The Dragoon doesn't unlock any class. So there's not much incentive for me to actually use the Dragoon when my goal is to get these classes unlocked for your viewing pleasure. But that is a quandary for another day here, folks. And I'm going to be wrapping this episode up right here, right now. Pretty crazy run. I hope you enjoyed. If you're new to the channel and you did enjoy yourself and you're enjoying the content overall, please consider becoming a subscriber. And with that said, I will catch you in the next TinyRogues video. Also got some other games on the channel as well. I'm also dipping my toes into live streaming. Bunch of good stuff happening on the channel. So if you're interested, please consider becoming a subscriber. That said, I'm getting on out of here. Thank you so much for your viewership. We'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks.